In 2023, most of the manufacturers that make muscle cars has announced that they will be phasing out some of our favorite muscle cars. For example, is Dodge. They announced that they will be phasing out the Challenger, including the Charger. And Chevrolet has announced that they will be phasing out the Camaro. But on the other flip side of things, Ford has decided to give us another year of this wonderful and iconic muscle car. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, I am Meno and this is my YouTube channel. And in this video is all you need to know about the new 2024 Ford Mustang. But before we get started, I would like you to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Watch the video to the end, and if you like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and family if you think they're going to like it. And with all that said, thank you for tuning in and let's get started. The 2024 Ford Mustang is going to come in 3 grades. You get the standard Mustang, aka the Ecoboost. You get a Ford Mustang GT and the Ford Mustang Dark Horse. The Ecoboost is going to be powered by a turbocharged 2.3 liter 4-cylinder Ecoboost engine that makes 315 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. And the Ford Mustang GT is going to be powered by a naturally aspirated 5-liter V8 engine that makes 480 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque. And the Dark Horse, which is the more performance model, will be powered by the similar 5-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, but this time it makes 500 horsepower and 418 pound-feet of torque. The Ecoboost model will be driven by a 10-speed automatic gearbox, while the GT will come standard with a 6-speed manual, including the Dark Horse. But you have the choice of choosing between 6-speed manual in the GT and in the Dark Horse, but you don't get the choice of choosing between the 10-speed and the 6-speed in the Ecoboost model. And all the models, including the Dark Horse, the GT, and the Ecoboost, will be driven by the rear wheels, which means no all-wheel drive like normal. And now, coming over to the performance. The performance varies from the 3 models. It varies between the Ecoboost, the GT, and the Dark Horse. And as for the Ecoboost, it can do 0 to 60 in
4.9 seconds.
It has a quarter-mile time of
13.7 seconds.
and can do a top speed of 145 miles per hour. And as for the Mustang GT, it can do 0 to 60 in
4.3 seconds.
can run a standard quarter-mile in
12.5 seconds.
and has a top speed of 155 miles per hour. And as for the Dark Horse, which is the highest performance model, with the manual transmission it can do 0 to 60 in
4.2 seconds.
and with the automatic transmission it can do it in.
3.7 seconds.
And as for the quarter mile, with the manual transmission it can run a standing quarter mile in,
12.6 seconds.
and with the automatic it can do it in,
12 seconds.
and it will max out at 166 miles per hour. But in my opinion, it's not that much of a big difference from the Mustang GT. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. And now, coming over to the exterior design. Talk about improving the exterior of your car while still paying homage to the original design. This Mustang embodies it so well. The new Mustang gets a more streamlined design, with the bonnet front line aligning with the headlamp, making it more thinner than before. And by the way, the headlamp looks a lot different from the previous generation. The front end in general looks clean and mean, while still looking very focused and meaner in the process. I would liken it to Optimus Prime, but in battle mode. Like, it looks beastie and aggressive while still doing it in a very clean way. And at the back, Ford kept it simple and clean. You still get a side-by-side 3-piece rear light that is angled differently from the previous model. You get 4 exhaust tips, 2 on each side, and on the GT you get the GT branding at the back. Mind you, you will get slightly different exterior features depending on the engine option you go for. On the Ecoboost, you get the plainest design, nothing extra and nothing too crazy. And on the Mustang GT, you get a new redesigned bumper, a bonnet scoop, and you get the GT branding at the back. And on the Mustang Dark Horse, you get a more aggressive looking bumper, bonnet scoop, and the Dark Horse branding at the back. And as for those of you who love the transforming roof, don't worry, cause the 2024 Mustang will be coming in either convertible or coupe. As for the dimension, the new Mustang is 55 inches high, 189.4 inches long, and 81.9 inches wide, including the side mirrors. And as for the weight, the Ford Mustang GT weighs 3,947 pounds, the Dark Horse weighs 3,975 pounds, and the Ecoboost weighs 3,588 pounds. And as for the wheels, you get 19 by 9.5 inches wheels at the front and 19 by 10 inches rim at the back. As for the tires, you get a Michelin Sport all-season tires for the base model and Pirelli P0 tires for the more performance model. As for the brakes, you get a 15.4 inches vented rotors up front with 6 piston Brembo calipers, and at the rear you get a 14 inches vented rotors with 4 piston Brembo calipers at the back. And Ford has thrown in an integrated electronic parking brake that can also be used as drift brakes to make going sideways easier for pros and beginners. Just like every other manufacturer, Ford says the interior of the Mustang GT is inspired by the fighter jet, but thankfully that's not the case. You get 4-seater interior, 2 main seats up front and 2 additional seats at the back. The base Mustang comes with closed seats and available micro-sewed vinyl seat inserts, while the premium grade adds stitchings to the door trims, seats and the dashboard. And if you opt for the Mustang GT, you get a leather insert. You get a 12.4 inches instrument cluster, which is an improvement over the last generation. It can be also customized with different color grades. You can also customize the gauges and even a count screen that displays all the necessary informations. You also get a cool animation that adapts to whichever mode you select. The car also comes with ambient lighting. Close to the driver's seat is the new park brake, which is no longer mechanical but electrical now, which can also be used as a drift brake. Ford has added a new feature, which is the remote engine rev function, which allows you to rev up the engine using the key fob, which is very cool and can be used to terrorize those guys sitting on your bonnet every time. As for the infotainment system, you get a new 13.2 touchscreen display that flows from the instrument cluster through a glass panel. The system is powered by Ford's Sync 4 software, which has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. The car comes with Amazon Alexa and Ford Streaming to give you a responsive voice command. There is an optional wireless charging pad, and every Mustang will be coming with Ford's power-up software capabilities, allowing for over-the-air updates for latest software and vehicle function improvement. While you're going fast in your very first car, it's very good to know that there are safety features to assist you while having fun. So here are the safety features that comes with the new 2024 Ford Mustang. Every Mustang will be coming with Ford Co-Pilot 360, standard adaptive cruise control, standard lane departure warning and lane keeping assist, and optional active pothole mitigation, which will be included in the performance package. And speaking of performance package, the performance package on the Ecoboost will include heavy-duty front spring, unique chassis tuning, off-sized rear sway bar, wider wheels, wider tires, and large Brembo brakes. And as for the Mustang GT, the high performance package will include heavy-duty front spring, key brace, black painted strut tower brace, unique chassis tuning, wider wheels, wider tires, larger Brembo brakes, and off-sized rear sway bar. As for the Mustang Dark Horse, it will be coming with the performance package as standard, but there is an optional handling package which will include adjustable strut top mount, magnetic damping system, and revised chassis tuning. And now, what's new? What will the 2024 Ford Mustang be coming with that you won't get in the previous generation? So guys, here are 5 features that the Ford Mustang will be coming with in 2024. Number 1, you get a new exterior design which looks more focused and clean more than the previous generations. Number 2, you get the upscaled and tech-oriented interior, which is a very massive upgrade over the last generation. Number 3, you get the new display screens for the driver and the center display. Number 4, you get the packages for every Mustang. There is a performance package for every Mustang, the GT, the Dark Horse, and the Ecoboost. And number 5, you get the upgraded version of the previous generation's Ecoboost and GT engines. And now, coming over to the price, starting with the Ecoboost. The Ecoboost has a starting price of $32,515, and the Mustang GT has a starting price of $43,090. And as for the Dark Horse, you'll be looking at $59,565. And in my opinion, that's a very good value for money, considering that the other muscle cars are being phased out and this is the only muscle car we'll be getting in 2024. So we have to be grateful to Ford. I have to be grateful to this iconic and beautiful car. So that brings us to the end of this video. So if you like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think about the 2024 Mustang in the comment section below. Do you like it or do you hate it? And what do you think about the future of muscle cars? So let me know what you think in the comment section below. So with all that said, thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you like this type of videos. Share it with your friends and family if you think they're going to like it. And with all that said, thank you for watching and thank you for tuning in. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out and stay safe.